Having hate towards others doesn't harm them, but it infects you. Don't let their toxic traits dirty your heart. Having hate towards other people will diminish your health completely. Even if you're the one in the right. If people are doing you wrong, or if people are doing things that you don't like, and you develop a hatred in your spirit for them, that's going to cause you to develop spiritual immaturity. That's going to cause you to also develop health issues, health problems, worrying too much, stressing too much, developing too much cortisol. Gotta moisturize up real quick. All right. So, that's why you don't want to have hate in your heart. If other people have hate, they can deal with it. Let them deal with it. It's theirs. It's not yours. So, that hate that you sense in other people, they will do their best to try and transfer it into you. Whatever type of issue they have with you, you could be possibly even making it greater or making it bigger than it is in your mind. But if you sense something and if you see something and something is happening, it's probably just because of how you're taking it. This is why it's good to eliminate all the hate that you could possibly develop. Because if you feel any type of way about what is being done to you, you may feel that they have more power than you. You may feel a sense of lack of control over the situation. You may feel powerless or hopeless. But hating them, oh my goodness, that's not going to work. Wanting to see something bad happen to them is not going to work. All right. Wanting to see the same thing happen to them that happened to you. They caused something bad to happen to you. You got inconvenienced. Now you want them to be inconvenienced some type of way. That's a waste of energy. That's a waste of life. That's a waste of your thought power. You could be thinking of a better outcome or a better reality for you instead of trying to focus on something happening to someone or wanting to see it happen or awaiting the day for them to have a downfall. Their downfall's coming. We've already spoken that up, and we'll keep speaking it if we feel the need. But we're never going to focus on it. We're never going to make it the forefront of our attention. We may have a discussion on it for the sake of self-improvement, for the sake of letting go, for the sake of moving forward, being better, doing better, having better, living better, thinking better. But having hate in your heart is going to lower your vibration. It's going to lower your aura. You talking about loss of aura? You develop hate in your heart and start hating others because of the negativity they make you experience. Don't hate people because you have to experience negativity from them. I know it may be things that are done purposefully to you, and it is real easy to develop hate when you're being bullied. It's real easy to develop hate when someone is doing something that you don't understand. You want it to stop. You don't want it to continue. You wish they would just leave you alone. It's real easy to develop hate for a situation like that because you don't want to be bothered by that problem any longer. And the only reason you have that problem in the way you're looking at it the way you see it, is because there's someone that is causing an issue in your life. But even though people cause issues in your life, or try to, it doesn't mean you have to make it a problem or have it as a problem. No, it doesn't. All right. Yes, Lord. It doesn't mean you have to have it as a problem. Yes, law. It doesn't mean yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. All right. It doesn't mean you have it as a problem for yourself. Because if you develop hate, it's going to dirty your heart. You're going to have to say that prayer, create in me a clean heart, O God, and a right spirit, and a new mind. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord, a new mind and a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord, a new mind and a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, a new mind, and a right spirit within me. Create in me a clean heart, a new mind, and a right spirit within me. And see the clean heart, the new mind, feel the right spirit, feel all those things happening, feel that transformation taking place immediately. Because having hate is not going to cut it. Having hate is only going to make things worse for you. Having hate is only going to make things harder for you. It's so hard to go through life hating. You're holding on to negative energy. You're having to trouble your mind, thinking unnecessary thoughts, creating more enemies for yourself. Enemies in your mind. Thinking about what someone did, how you want to get them back, what you want to see happen to them. That drains you. Especially if you can't take it out on the person. Why bother yourself? Why even get to the point to where you want to take it out on a person? You don't have to defend yourself. If it's not life or death, let all that stuff go. Because I mean, we're definitely not taking it to that point, because that costs money and that takes time. And when you're working towards success, that's just not the road you're going down. That's not the route you ever want to take. That's not the route we plan on taking. We plan on taking the high road, because that is the success. That's the high road is the path to success. All right. Okay. So please believe it, please. Staying positive is the only way to get through this thing. And you're going to be the one to do it. Because you already have won. And you're going to keep winning. You already won, you're going to keep winning. You already won, you're going to keep winning. People who won, they don't hate. People who are focused on the fact that I have to keep winning. I want to keep winning. Winning feels good. They don't have any time to hate. They only have time to win. Because like DJ Khaled said, that's all they do. If all you do is win, you don't have time to hate. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. No matter what means, regardless of hate, regardless of setbacks, regardless of if they don't like you, regardless of if you don't like you, you're still going to win. Yo, God's feelings, I'm going to program you and I'm going to tell you how I want to feel. And I'm going to feel like that. If you have hate, you can reprogram your feelings. You can reprogram yourself. You can reprogram your mind. People don't have to change. Oh, they're narcissistic. They don't have to change. Oh, they're evil. They don't have to change. Oh, they're not right. That's wrong what they did to me. They don't have to change. You have to keep pressing forward. You have to keep marching forth. You have to keep forgetting those things that are behind and keep pressing toward the mark. Those things that are ahead of you. I forget those things that are behind and keep pressing toward the mark. Forget those things that are behind. If it's behind you, if it's yesterday, if it's in the past, forget it. Don't let it linger. Don't hold on to it. Don't keep it present. Don't keep it alive. Let the dead bury the dead. Let that stuff die. Let negative energy die. Let negative thoughts die. Even though a situation may be negative, have a positive way of looking at it. Even though a situation may be negative, take a positive viewpoint on it. Look at it from a positive point of view so that way it won't be draining to you. That way it won't be mind-wrecking. That way it won't take your positive energy from you. That way it won't ruin your day. The spells they cast will be broken and returned to sender with fiery embers. Don't become infected by the negative energy you experience throughout the day. Don't become infected by negative things that happen throughout the day. If a situation changes you to where you operate different with people, that's a sign that you need to check yourself. Don't throw yourself back out into the mix and just be someone trying to not have an attitude around people just to be positive. Remove yourself. Take some time to yourself, sort through this, process this, let it go, move on with your life, and get back to being a positive, peaceful person. You're allowed to not like things that happen to you. You're allowed to know that what someone did was wrong. You're allowed to feel that way. If what they did was wrong and it was wrong, then it wasn't right. But you can't let that make you quit or give up or stop you, because now something is different, or now something's not the way it used to be. Having hate towards others because of a negative situation or a bad outcome, it's only going to make things worse. You want to be able to remain strong, and to be able to get through, and to be able to get over, and to be able to have your time to win, have your time to succeed, have your time to be the one who is on top in their life, not in anybody else's life, on top in your life. And having hate towards other people, being infected by hate and toxic traits and a dirty heart, you're going to be too heavy to get to the top. You're going to be too weighed down and stressed out and defeated to be able to get to the top. You don't want to have an ounce of bad vibes or bad energy or hate in your heart. You're not going to be able to enjoy your success. You're not going to be able to have success. You can't have hate for people and love for people at the same time. And you want to just release that hate. You want to release the bad vibes. Don't have hate for anybody. We release all hate. We release the infections, the infectious feeling of hate. We release the infections of hate throughout the day. We release the toxicity and the hate that tries to infect our spirit throughout the day. As soon as you feel that hate trying to leech on to you, reject it. Don't accept it. Release it. All right, release that hate, because it's bad for you. It'll hurt you. It'll harm you. It will cause bad things to happen if you don't let it go. It's not cool to hate your enemies. Love your enemies. That's why God says that. Loving your enemies is basically not troubling your mind. Loving your enemies keeps your heart healthy, keeps your heart light, keeps your mind free, your spirit free, so you're not tied up. Loving your enemies is basically a formula to love yourself and to keep your peace. It has nothing to do with actually loving them. You're just sending positive energy to them and going about your business. You're not jumping up and smiling and being joyful every time your enemies are present. It's a way that you deal with them energetically and spiritually. So that way you don't stress yourself out and just fizzle out. All right. Like that King of the Hill episode, that guy had so much anger in him, he just barked and had a seizure. He started foaming at the mouth and stuff. So you definitely don't need that happening to you. And if you do start barking and foaming at the mouth, you want to be coherent when it happens, so you can sink your teeth into something. But that's only for protection services. All right? Only when you need to protect yourself, okay? Extra heightened security. So having hate towards other people is bad for you. It's not going to work out in your favor. It's not going to bless you. It's not going to keep you blessed. It's not going to allow you to be blessed. It's not going to allow anything to work out for you. It's going to make things hard for you. It's going to make things difficult for you. It's going to bring more pain into your life and misery. And it will put you on the same frequency and vibration as the people who you are working towards not viewing as enemies. Just because they are enemies doesn't mean you want to view them as such. You want to get to the level to where you can see them as a pal. Hey, pal. They may not be good to you. They may not be your best friend. Hey, pal. They may not like you. They don't have to like you. Don't feel any type of way because somebody doesn't like you. People don't have to like you. You have to be able to accept that. People don't have to like you. They don't have to be good to you. They don't have to treat you good. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Like Luther said, it's all right. It's okay. Even if they're trying to, when people don't like you and they see you getting over that, what they'll do next is they'll try to make you hate them. All right. People will try to make you not like them. But if they see that not being an issue, then they go to more extreme lengths. They want you to hate their ass. Because when you don't like them for the negative ways or actions or things they do, and you can get over them, that makes them hate you. It makes them hate you when you're unbothered and unaffected and not reacting. They hate it because they have to deal with someone who they have to see as better than themselves. So when they see you as having that power, being able to control yourself and keep it to yourself, they feel powerless and weak. Because they should be able to have that amount of power over you. In their mind, they see themselves as more powerful than you. Which is why they have you're having this, possibly a situation like this with this type of person in the first place. But hating them is not going to help. Hating them is not going to help. People could be doing you wrong, and hating them is only adding fuel to the fire. Hating them is basically putting the bullets in the chamber. You getting ready for life. Don't do it to yourself. You ready to be screwed for life. You're ready to screw up another opportunity. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Created me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Created me a clean heart, O God, a new mind, and a right spirit within me. I want to be focused on success. I want to be focused on the good things. I want to be focused on better and not being bitter. Because good things are supposed to happen to me. I just have to program my mind and get in gear to think that way so they actually can. Because if I stay focused on the foolishness, if I stay focused on the nonsensical nonsense, it's not going to do anything for me but screw me and make me something for somebody to laugh at. Ha 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 ha. He fell into the trap. Never. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Even if you're in the trap, you're going to get out. Even if you fell in, your angels will roll the stone away. They trapped Jesus and he was out of there. Christ was like, see you suckers. He was out. And whatever trap they put you in, guess what? You're going to get out. You may be in the lion's den. You may be in the whale's stomach. It may be David versus Goliath for you right now. But guess what? They all won. They all came out triumphant. They all came out successful. It all worked out for them. And it's all going to work out for you. Always has and it always will. Don't fret. Don't worry. These trials and tribulations are temporary. That's why they start with T. The T in trial is temporary. The T for tribulation is temporary. The T for trouble stands for temporary. Temporary. The T in trust stands for earned. That went over somebody's head. Somebody caught it and it's right on time. The T in trust stands for earned. So that way you don't get burned and end up having to put another relationship, friendship, situationship in a fern or opportunity. You know, so some people end up dealing with life to where it's like RIP, RIP. They're looking at situations left and right, RIP, RIP. Opportunities left and right, RIP, RIP. All right, we rebuke it because good things are happening to us. We just have to get our mind in gear so they can. All right, so they can. And we're going to do that. We're doing that. We're already doing that. Having hate. I keep saying hates. Oh man, having hate towards others is bad. It's wrong. It's bad for your heart. It's bad for your spirit. It's bad for your health. It's bad for your stress. You're too blessed to be stressed. And you cannot be too blessed and too full of hate in the same breath. You can't be the devil and God at the same time. You can't be good and bad at the same time. You can't hate and love at the same time. Having hate infects you and it corrupts your spirit. It makes you a horrible person to yourself first. So don't hate yourself and others. Whatever you don't like about you, whatever you dislike about you, transfer your energy from the problem to the solution. There's no need to hate. You may have developed hate because you haven't been able to transfer your energy from the problem to the solution. And you have to do that. All right, with my temptation move right there, that's transferring my energy from the problem to the solution. From the problem to the solution. Yo, get out of here, problems. Smooth sailing on out of here to the solution, all right? Straight to the solution. And that's what it's all about. Thank you for watching this video. You've now released all hate. You've now released all negativity. You've now released all badness, sadness, and you are completely full of radness. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the GCVs, the Galactic family, and of course, Druuill Nation. All right. I'll see you next time. If you like my content and support my channel, you know what to do. The links to donate are in the description. Peace, love, and light. We out.